Hello, this is the Cutting Edge Review, and I am your reviewer. And I am back to tell you a spoiler alert here. X-Men Apocalypse, the next sequel to logical. There's a lot of logic in that to the X-Men franchise. And I want to give you guys some spoilers here for those of you that are not familiar with comic books or the animated cartoon. And basically, X-Men Apocalypse. If you guys remember Days of Future Past, usually when you watch a Marvel Comics movie, you're gonna want to watch. Okay, you're gonna get bored a little bit with the end with the music, and then the credits are going. And none of us rarely even want to look at that. We usually take off. We're about ready to go to the bathroom or have another soda or something. And basically, you want to stick around when you go see an X-Men movie. It's not like Rush Hour where you're like, okay, you're waiting for outtakes. You're not gonna get outtakes on here. You're gonna get spoilers here, and that's even better in a way. And basically, in the end of the X-Men Days of Future Past, you saw, oh my God, you see the Apocalypse as a young boy. He looks like some kind of a reject from like in that movie Powder or something. But anyways, it shows him lifting up, basically creating pyramids, giving people the notion that, yeah, because Apocalypse is the world's first mutant and the most evil and the most powerful. So he's a major bad guy here. This is something that's it's going to affect the entire X-Men universe. And it shows it, and then you also see in the background, you see the Four Horsemen. And in the background, it's just, my God, that was just so cool, man. I was just like, oh, just kidding. And that part, really gives you just a smidgen little of what's going to happen. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of what I think is going to happen and what I know is going to happen. You guys got to listen to me. You got to watch this review. You got to subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. More people. Thank you. And X-Men the Future Past kind of gave you, okay, that's over with right now. The future's secure for now, anyways. Now we're coming into the Apocalypse. And Apocalypse is what they call an external mutant, meaning that he's eternal, supposedly, okay? Anyways, and he's been around for a long time, and his agenda is a little bit different from Magneto, he basically wants to enslave mankind. He doesn't actually necessarily want to destroy mankind. He wants to, he could care less if anybody dies. But what I'm saying, he wants to enslave mankind. He wants to convert everybody. He's evil incarnate, basically. And what he does, it's kind of almost like a time displacement again, like in Days of Future Past. And he travels into time, and the X-Men Apocalypse that I know is Bishop, and he sent by Forge, another X-Men, and he sends him to stop the Apocalypse from changing our time and causing the X-Men to die. Just like on Days of Future Past, you guys saw the graves. I think there were some graves right there. They kind of gave me a little spoiler alert there too, and basically he wants the X-Men out of the picture. He just wants to get rid of them. You guys are right here. I don't want you. I hate you. I don't even know. And he in a worse way. So he goes to change history, just like on Days of Future Past. Just a little different though. No. And so Bishop has to go stop him. This is the comic book, guys, but I'm giving you guys a spoiler right here. Those of you who don't know. And also there's also a rumor of if you guys, I'm not talking about Time Warner Cable. I'm not talking about Dish. I'm not talking about DirecTV. I'm talking about the X-Men character known as Cable. Probably one of the coolest X-Men characters of all time. I'm not kidding around here. This guy is a major. He can destroy everything. He's basically a time traveler from the future. He's Jean and Scott Summers' estranged baby boy, man. He gets stolen by Apocalypse, and then left for dead in the future, and he grows up with the Ascani on there, and there's some kind of tribe of mutants, and he grows up, and then he decides, okay, my future matters just as much as, well, actually, my future is the one that I want to save. So basically, Cable is kind of like he's a little bit of an anti-hero, and he's a little bit of a bad guy because he doesn't care what's going to happen to the X-Men. He doesn't care what's going to happen to our, basically our time. And so he wants to save his son, Tyler, and there's a lot of, like I said, you don't know, with Hollywood, they do whatever they want. They change everything, You never know. They might have. I really hope. I hope to God they don't get the wrong people to play these people, because I'm walking out, man. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Next thing, I hope they don't put Steve Martin to play Cable, because I will protest. Because Cable got gray hair. Cable's got a bionic arm. He's got the same powers as Jean, telepathic powers, and he doesn't have any of them. I'm never gonna get rid of this guy. And he doesn't have any. Like I said, he's not aware he's gonna change somebody else's past to save his future. All he knows he's having trouble. He's having problems. And Bishop is also doing the same thing. But only Bishop is a little bit more. He wants to warn the X-Men. And if you see the Days of Future Past part, he comes to Days of Future Past. They're gonna get to explore that character a little bit more, I hope, in this next movie. And Quicksilver will be back, and Scott and Jean Summers and Storm are going to be replaced by younger people, because unfortunately we'd like to see Halle Berry again. We'd like to see Famke Janssen. We want to see Cyclops come and kick some butt again, but they're a little bit too old, guys, and we're not going to get that. But Hugh Jackman will be back to do the movie, play Wolverine, and like I said, if Hugh Jackman doesn't, my God, if Hugh Jackman doesn't show up, they might as well shut down the whole movie. I mean, if he doesn't show up, the movie's not going to be a movie. I mean, if he shows up, I think we're all going to just have to forget about seeing the movie at all. Just kidding. And he signed on to do the movie, and that's the storyline is just monumental. So basically, if they do it the right way, it's done the right way, and they don't mess it up and decide to, like I said, get Nicolas Cage to play Cable or something too, or ruin it. I'm just kidding. I love Nicolas Cage. He's one of my favorite, all-time favorites, and I hope they bring back. They let Bishop do his. He's a very powerful character. He's kind of like an anti-hero, also like Cable, but a little bit different. He's more like, he doesn't. Not that he doesn't care, but he just got to do it. He doesn't have a choice, And he wants to save his future, just the same as Cable does. And Apocalypse wants to change the future. He wants to eradicate the X-Men. He wants to erase mutants from existence, even though he's a mutant himself. And the Four Horsemen are basically characters of mutants that are designed by the Apocalypse himself to be his kind of like his acolytes, his armor bearers or something like that. And he wants, like I said, he wants his to eradicate the X-Men in the worst way, and he's going to do anything to do it. Basically, like I said, he travels back in time and does it. So I hopefully they'll do it the right way. At least I hope so, because like I said, Hollywood, if they get, please, if I love Michael Bay, but if they get him to do it, I know what it's going to be about. Explosions. So as long as they keep J.J. Abrams out of the picture, or they should get James Cameron to do it. That'd be awesome. But anyways, as far as directors go right now, guys, I don't know. I'll let you guys know as the movie gets closer. Okay, so are you X-Men fans out there? Are you action movie fans? You're definitely gonna love this movie, because it's where we're gonna see a lot of the characters in the last movie to come back, all except Jean Grey, Cyclops, and Storm, because they're gonna be played by younger people, and they've just begun to cast people. Don't even know any of these. You hope they're not from the reject actors from sci-fi movies or something. They better be good, because these people are a tough act to follow. Okay, this is the Cutting Edge Review, and I am your reviewer. Yeah. Yeah.